If you pay attention to video game industry news, read the analysts, or glimpse at the dismal sales figures for the Wii U, you'll most likely come away worrying about the future of Nintendo, the most recognizable video game brand in history. You might even come away thinking that the Nintendo just needs to ditch with their hardware division and rush headlong into mobile. However, such a move to mobile might undercut the very thing that makes Nintendo's products so valuable. What is this, you ask? Well, it's actually quality. In an industry consistently plagued with bugs and glitches, Nintendo is one of the few game developers that releases almost flawless titles each and every time. In 2013, all of Nintendo's games had the same quality and precision that ran throughout. Now, according to Eurogamer, speaking specifically about Super Mario 3D World, this serves to remind us of a day when console games were released as complete, polished products free of day one patches and DLC. Now, that isn't to say that each and every game Nintendo releases is excellent. They have their misses just like everyone else, but there's a level of quality control in Nintendo's games that's noticeably absent in the wider industry, an industry inundated with day one patches and bugs, game breaking or otherwise. Nintendo is also at the forefront of innovation in the industry, sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worst, and innovation after all is the act of risk taking, and sometimes risks don't pay off. Now, the Wii was a huge success thanks to the console's innovative motion controls, and I would argue that motion controls often detract from games, but it seems to have worked pretty well for Nintendo. Now, likewise, Nintendo's dual-screen gameplay both with handhelds and the Wii U can make for some really interesting gaming experiences, but even so, it may have been a mistake with the Wii U, a risk that didn't translate into consumer demand. Nonetheless, if the Wii U, even if it never finds its feet, at least Nintendo was attempting to do something different in the competition, not content to merely offer yet another console with a few power upgrades. Now, Nintendo is often accused of rehashing the same IPs over and over again, and there's no doubt that Mario has been released a few too many times. But even with Mario, we see huge changes from one game to the next. A Mario RPG is nothing like a 2D platformer, which in turn is nothing like a 3D adventure like Super Mario 3D World. Now, other games, other franchises like, say, Call of Duty, really never really depart from the same formula. Now, Zelda recycles the same story over and over again, but each game shares some things in common with previous titles and still makes the franchise feel fresh and original. Looking at the wider Nintendo releases in 2013 is eye-opening. Nintendo's releasing some of the most interesting, quirky games on the market, games that aren't designed to necessarily reach the widest audience possible, but games that play to numerous cliches. But Nintendo is often obviously doing many other things poorly. If they weren't, we wouldn't be having this conversation to begin with. Nintendo's marketing, for instance, has definitely been less than stellar. The entire release of the Wii U was a disaster, right down to the name of the console itself. Nor has Nintendo done enough to market its games. Nintendo could also improve its relationship with gamers, because the focus on casual games that started in earnest with the Wii has created a rift between the company and many in the core community. Meanwhile, Nintendo's actions against the Let's Play video community basically highlight a particular disconnect between Nintendo and its most loyal fans. Nintendo has many more exclusive IPs at its disposal, like focusing on Luigi for instance hasn't been a solution to this, but they do have a lot of other franchises. As a company invested in quality releases, I can think of few developers that actually compare, nor can I think of any companies out there that are comparable in terms of size and innovation. Now, I'm not sure whether any of these features translate well into a company only producing software, and I would certainly worry that a move into mobile completely would hurt Nintendo's reputation for quality. Now, there are other reasons, of course, like the importance of kid-friendly games that aren't just on touchscreens. Now, I'm not sure Nintendo knows how to succeed in the hardware market, but it's important that if they do, they need to keep the competition honest and hold the industry to a higher bar. I think a move to mobile, while maybe in a limited form might be good for Nintendo, but I really don't think Nintendo should move over to mobile completely. The video games industry needs Nintendo, and Nintendo needs the video games industry. It's a mutual cycle, and I really think that one would really hurt from losing the other. But let me know what you think Nintendo should do in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!